When he goes to a horse show, he is trying to win every class and have his riders win every class. He's not just there going through the motions, he is really trying to take the day.
Because in a year from now, you'd like to be going to all the equitation finals. As you're practicing, you're thinking about that a little bit. You know, how do I make that step from pony star to equitation star? We've got a more experienced rider getting ready for junior jumpers and the equitation finals. We have a first-time rider here going to the equitation finals, and we've got a rider that is continuing on with the riding even though she's now entered college. So this is a good representation of what we're about, right? All of the levels, this is a basic, cross-section of what we do here at Heritage, okay? Some of you guys are gonna jump, some of you are not.
I think I approach my students with the idea that they're here to win and they're giving it all they have. I also teach in the same manner in which I would like to be taught. I feel like 40 years or 48 years into this, I'm as much a student now as I am a teacher, where I'm continuing to learn and kind of grow, and I want to share that with my students. I always think, like, who's got it better than me?
Really good. Girls, back to the walk now for a moment. And while you're walking, a few things are happening. We're taking a break, but you're checking a few things. Is my foot in the stirrup a little diagonal and down? Do I have a straight line from my elbow to the horse's mouth? Is my horse continuous to be engaged at the walk as we're talking?
There's a certain type of rider that does well here, and that's someone that comes here and they say, I want to win the finals. I want to go to the Olympics. I want to reach for the stars. And when I hear somebody say that, I think to myself, good for you. Think big.
That's it. Don't settle till he's going at the pace or the speed that you want. Atta girl. So you're working at that speed, you want to make sure it doesn't look busy. That's it. That once you've done your part, that it all looks very still. So the goal for you is for you to be effective but invisible.
I first started riding when I was 4 years old. I started at a little farm by my house, and I really didn't get into competition and everything until I turned 6, and we bought my first small pony, and it kind of started from there. To me, they're the best of the best. If you're dedicated and you're willing to work hard, he will get you to the top. They all will.
Just the water. I'm gonna help you a little bit. Let it go, you're all right. Get back in that tack. That's it, get back in that tack. Mike and I are brothers, and this was sort of his passion to start. And we bought a small little horse farm, and we kept a few horses in the backyard, and I just grew up with it. I was 6 years old, and there were horses there, and I thought, hey, maybe that's something, for me. And we realized together that it was something that we really enjoyed doing together, and so we shared that joy. That's really kind of how it started, and it has, blossomed into what we have today. That's it. Never forget when you're in that class, there's a part of that is called showing. How do you show yourself off the best in that large group? Don't make the judge work to find you. That's it. It's the showmanship part. Not afraid of showing off a little bit. If you've got a horse that excels at an extended trot, show that. Grace, make sure that walk, you didn't fall asleep on us. That's it.
And he's got a great ability. Without even riding a horse, he might say to you, you should try this, or you should try this bridle, or let's do this exercise with your horse. If he rides the horse, it's probably even a nickel's worth better. But he just has that eye for it. It's just that talent he has as a teacher.
So with Andre, there is no stone unturned. He's always thinking about, how do I do this better? How do I understand this horse? How do I prepare the horse? How do I get my riders to the next level?
Okay. So the last jump for sure disappointed you, right? Why? Because you felt it and you were doing it, but you let him If that was the last jump, you would have gone from 85 to 78. That's too deep. He's doing it, and you're like, but you don't do it enough. You got to go wider. You got to do it better than that. You understand?
When you're horse showing, you need to be prepared. And in order to be competitive, you have to do your homework. So when it's game time and it's game day, you are ready.
You know, I'm very, very even temperament, and I think that when you're in a championship and the chips are down or the stakes are high, I think that that has served me very, very well. And my students know that they can rely on me to be consistent, and that I think that it's important not to waver in those situations. And so I think consistency has been the key to my success. That's it. That's it. We're not done. We're taking a break, but we're not done.